Um, it felt great. It felt great because my teammates trusted me, my coaches trusted me, and they fed me that confidence all game, and that felt more amazing than anything.
You feel settled in since your transfer from Nichols?
I felt settled in since day one. You know, these guys took me in as family. You know, and I've always wanted to be a part of this program. Any way I could have been, if I could have been playing any position, I would do it just to be a part of this team. You know, what they have here is really a family vibe.
Your tackling skills. I mean, you've got the most tackles of any cornerback on the team now. After that game, just has that always been a strength of yours, or how did you develop that?
When I was in the FCS, you know, it was more of a strength of mine. But coming here, you know, it was more. I had to put more technique into it. I had to work with the coaches more, put in more overtime, and you know, really understand what tackling is, what a great tackler is. So wrapping up, you know, make sure I'm looking through the thighs and looking at the right keys when I'm going to make my tackles. So I have developed more, and I can say that now because at the beginning of the year, I don't feel I was a very developed tackle.
So, why did you decide to come here? What was the main reason why?
Um, I went to a camp a while back. My senior year, I want to say, going into my senior year, and I had a talk with Coach Willie Fritz, and you know, it was a quick talk. It was like, you know, he talked about my brother, and it's just his energy. It's in the energy I felt from Coach Fritz, and you know, I was like, man, I would love to play for that guy. Love to play for that guy. And unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to get recruited here, but you know, everything works out in God's favor. So I was given the opportunity, and you know, my brother played here years before, and you know, it's always a blessing to follow in his footsteps.
And what did he tell you about it?
He told me take the chance, whatever you feel like is best for you. He said don't do nothing because I went there, or you know, build your own legacy. Try to make your own name for yourself, and that's been my goal.
What was your exposure to Tulane beyond your brother growing up? Do you have family or friends or any kind of ties to the school?
Not at all, but I didn't know much about Tulane actually until my brother came here. But I was a young kid, so you know I didn't look into college and all that. I was worried about you know my friends playing basketball around the corner. You know I was so young, so just playing when they were playing in the Superdome. That was my first look at Tulane. You know, when my brother came here, they were playing in the Superdome at the time. They hadn't had gotten Yeoman yet, and it just was it was exciting. It was so much excitement. You could hear the hullabaloo echoing, and it's just, you know, I knew the song from day one, so it just always felt great.
Was there something about the fact that, hey, I want to prove to myself that I can play on this level?
Definitely, definitely. I've always felt like I can trust myself. I've trusted my talent, and I've gotten so much better it's so much stuff that I didn't know, and I'm a sponge, man. I love to learn. Like I'm a big sponge. I love to learn whatever it is. If it's about anything, you know, I'm a sociology major, so I like to pick the brain, you know. So whatever it is I can learn, I try to learn. So and I've learned so much since I've gotten here, and that's made me a better player more than anything.
To be a part of the top 20 defense now in the nation and you're starting on it, what does that mean to you?
It means a lot. It means a lot because those guys go out there and I watch how they carry themselves and you know I know the standard back from Nico Marley and when my brother played and Perry Nickerson. I know a couple of those guys and Lorenzo Doss. It's a couple of guys I still talk to, and it's just I know the standard. So just watching those guys carry that standard every day, it feels amazing. You know, top 20 defense, like you say. You know, we work hard for that. We come out here at 6 a.m. We put in the extra film, we put in the extra work, tackling, whatever it takes. So it just feels amazing to see it all come into play.
Every single player that came out of the transfer portal to this school this year is a big contributor on this team. What does that say about the culture and how easy it has been for you guys to get comfortable here?
I say the coaches. The coaches did a great job recruiting, you know, and reaching out to guys who, you know, are from this area and can be a big tribute, contribute to the team, you know. And it's a lot of positions that probably needed holes or gaps to fill, but this team was really filled already. They had guys already. Like last year was not. That team could have did way better, you know. So and they're just showing you guys this year what that team really is.
Could you tell from day one when you got here that there was a lot better team already than what the record said?
Yes, definitely, definitely. But I have to give a shout out to Coach Kurt Hester. When I got here, his energy was the first type of energy I was like, hey, man, this guy, this guy's going to push us. There's no slacking. It's foot behind the line. Your first step better be your most powerful step, and he's just pushing you every play. And I took that mentality, and I tried to, just be the best I can be.
Do you feel a certain, any more pressure now that Kennedy's out for the rest of the year, or?
That's my brother, and we talk every day. So he's helping me. Honestly, he's helping me every day to learn, to know when I got to do this or that. And he's a younger guy. He's younger than me, but he's so skilled, man. He's so skilled.
Do you have any doubts when you got here about being able to make the step up, or no? How did that?
My confidence is a really high thing. I got a lot of confidence, and I can say that because I put a lot of work in. It was many nights I was at Nichols. Midnight I'm in the back. We had this little turf area, and I'm just flipping tires, or I'm just putting in the extra work by myself. No one there. Mosquitoes biting me. And I didn't care because I just wanted it bad. I know I always wanted it. So.
Grew up eating snowballs.
I grew up eating snowballs.
But is it interesting to all of a sudden have that associated with team success? I mean, it's probably, I'm sure you looked at snowballs a certain way growing up. I don't know what your favorite flavor is, but the guys who played it last year got 2, because
Oh.
they have to do it after wins.
See,
So that's every week.
it's like you said, it's like a kid getting excited. Like, oh man, we getting snowballs. We don't gotta go down the street. We don't gotta go ask mom for a couple of dollars to go get us a snowball. We're right there, free snowballs.
Right, you just have to win.
Yes, sir. Just gotta win.
What flavor you get?
I think I'm gonna get that raspberry this time.
How excited are you for Saturday?
I'm so excited, man. We don't take no opponent lightly. And this is a great opponent, and I think the whole team is ready. I think we're all ready. I think it's a whole lot of more. We got to dot the I's, cross the T's. But as far as being ready, I think we've been ready since day one.
Can you feel the excitement on campus now that the way the season's played out? I mean, fellow students, do you feel it on campus?
Yes, and definitely from the staff and the teachers and even the people who serve us lunch. They're just out there. They let us know how proud of us they are, and I'm appreciative of that. So every day I let them know, good morning. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope the rest of your day is great. I just like to feed into that positivity so they can know that we are a positive football team.
And how big is this game? You played in a game this big?
Southeastern versus Nichols is a pretty big game, but I think this is going to be a bigger one. I don't know, but I like to say that I like to shine without the sun on me, and I feel like that's what our team been doing all year. We haven't needed the sun. We don't need the college game days or we shine without the sun. So we just ready to shine.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
very
guys.